What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Valero Verdict. I am going to share my thoughts on Grosse Pointe Society's Season 1 pilot review. I'm going to talk about the series, I'm going to tell you what it's about, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts and whether or not I would continue watching the series based off the first episode. Four ladies are in this suburban garden club, find their lives intertwined by scandal, mischief, and a shared secret in the NBC News series Grosse Pointe Garden Society. The series was written and created by Jenna and Bill Krebs, starring Melissa Fumero, Naomi King, AnnaSophia, Robb, and Alonso. Daniella Alonso. The series follows these four members of the suburban garden club who find their lives intertwined by scandal, mischief, and a shared secret, a murder. A murder no one wants to talk about. As the dark truths begin to rot their lives under the surface, they struggle to remain as perfect as the flowers blooming in their garden above. Now, I've talked several times. What makes a perfect pilot? A perfect pilot reels audiences into this world. There's world building, there's character building, and ultimately it leaves enough to really make you want to come back. You have to build it with just enough. The pilot has to be perfect. Because again, the whole point of this, what I'm doing here, is reviewing the pilot, saying, yes, we would move on to episode 2. No, we won't move on to episode 2. So you have to do just enough to reel audiences in, and then you have to make them want to stay. And what I think is done here by our creators, our writing team, by Bands and Krebs, is incredible. I love a witty, sarcastic group of ladies ready to dive into a cutthroat world. This garden society is everything that you would expect it to be. You have the loud ladies that are ready to tell everybody how they feel. You have a new lady in town ready to try to take over the society. It gives you the early days of like Desperate Housewives. There's razor sharp writing immediately, and I mean immediately, reeling you into this world. And I do love. Sometimes I hate a series that fast forward and rewind and fast, but this was cut to precision. Also, the editors here, brilliant work. I think the editing team does a fantastic job. There's a scene where Catherine is finding out something about her husband, and the way they cut and reveal, cut, reveal, cut, reveal. This to me was brilliant because it makes that scene that much better, right? You're trying to, again, reel yourself, understand these characters, all by in this small 45-minute time frame where you're wanting audiences to come back, and they do a great job of revealing just enough about each of the characters, just enough about what really went down and the why, the big reason, the why behind everything. And that to me is smart writing, great acting, and perfect editing. I just found myself, you're laughing hysterically. You can't help but have your jaw on the floor because every time you think you figure something out in the show, there's another twist coming. And again, all of this in 45 minutes. To me, this was the perfect pilot. I think that Grosse Pointe Garden Society is going to be a smash hit. I think audiences are going to eat this up. They're going to love it. And I cannot wait to hear the discourse, the reactions to this, because this is going to have conversational heavy dialogue from audiences. When you think you got things figured out, you get caught up in another twist. This strong cast blended with this writing will make this essential weekly viewing. Now, reminder, if you miss it this Sunday, February 23rd at 10 p.m. Eastern, it'll be available on Peacock the following day. But please watch the pilot, watch the show, because I cannot wait to be involved in the conversation each and every week with one of you guys. My overall pilot grade is an A, and yes, I would continue watching this series to the second episode. I hope the second episode is as good as the first, because the first was damn near perfect. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys soon.